Look, I get it. I'm a real estate investor. The truth of the matter is where rates are right now at the later part of 2023 where I'm filming this, they're very high. It's very difficult to make the numbers work when you're buying an investment property. So let's say you're losing, you're not breaking even, you're barely breaking even, or you're not making as much money as you would like. It's a difficult market to invest in. But I want you to stop and think about it. Are you only thinking about today, or could you be investing based on 2025? But before I break all that down, please subscribe to my YouTube channel to keep up with more videos like this. I've been thinking about this, and like I said, I'm an investor, so I'm not doing this video to convince you to buy a home right now because I want to get your mortgage. I'm legitimately giving you advice that I'm following myself as I'm looking at investment deals. Let's say we have a general loan amount of $250,000. You're putting 20% down on an investment property. Let's say the interest rate is 7.5%, depending on the loan type, the day, the down payment. It could be worse. In a lot of examples, it is worse. But let's just do simple math. 7.5%. $250,000 loan amount, just the principal and interest. We're not doing taxes, we're not doing insurance, because depending on where you're watching that video, those numbers are different. That gives you a payment of $1,748, just principal and interest. And hey, I can't make the numbers work, man. I'm losing $200 a month, I'm losing $300 a month, I'm breaking even. I'm not making as much of a return as I've wanted or expected in the past. I get that, bear with me. As we know, and based on the rate forecast that I did, the Fed will most likely start to lower rates going into the summer of 2024. And I believe more summer of 2025 will hit a true floor. So let's say you hold out. You've bought the property and now you're refinancing at some point in 2025. And the rate is now 5.5%. Your payment would go to $1,419. That's about a savings of $330. Would that be enough to make you decide to buy that investment property? Most likely it would. So at that point, you're now profiting $330. Let's say all things are equal, taxes, insurance, whatnot. Here's the thing about the market within. The rates are so high that it's scaring out a lot of investors, even some big institutions and some small mom and pop investors.
I'm afraid, all right? You want to hear me say it? You want to break me down? All right, I'm afraid.
You're having less competition. This is true of home buyers. So more negotiating to get maybe seller contribution paid. Maybe they'll replace the roof. Maybe they'll come down on the sales price. When those rates decrease, it's going to become national news. You're going to get flooded in the market and you're going to lose out on some offers. You may have to offer more. Here's another thing. Let's say that the home price just increased 5% a year over those next 2 years while you're waiting. On a loan amount of $250,000, 20% down payment, that's about a sales price of $312. 5% is about $15,000 in equity that you're gonna gain each year. $30,000 in equity when you go to refinance. Let's say you hold out and buy it later, and you buy it at $342,000 at a rate of 5.5%. That jump in price cost you $165 because now you're financing a higher loan amount. It costs you $165 in payment. So you're not gaining that $330 anymore. You're now gaining whatever that math is, $130, $140 a month. Would the numbers work at that point? Maybe not. Would the numbers work with the perfect storm of buying now and getting some deals and refinancing later? Absolutely. So I'm telling you, as an investor, do not think about just today, because the truth of the matter is those numbers suck. There's no going around it. You're 100% correct.
That's correct.
Are you buying based on today? Are you investing based on 2025? Hope you found that information helpful. If you did, I would love to be your lender, and stick around for this next video. I think you're gonna like it. Thanks, guys.